This is day 5 into our journey. The car that we were driving broke down about 20 clicks north of here. We decided that this was the best place to set up camp, and in 5 days me and Seth managed to construct this somewhat advanced fortress. Notice how we quarried metal from a local mine to construct the doors. As you can see from the labeling, this is my room with the men sign on it, and Seth determined that the woman sign was best for his house. As you can hear the natives in the background, their war chants. Some are approaching now. We need to find cover. After a day into the journey, we've stumbled upon a weird trading post. Here they worship a tree god named Sherman. We will hunt this god down and see its legitimacy. Notice the natives staying together in nuclear families. Seth ran into a bear earlier that managed to get away with the bottom half of his trousers. Luckily, Seth's still alive, but he'll be mentally scarred for. The dream continues. Clearing through another passage, we were able to refurbish yet another truck. Here the natives worship the tree god known as Sherman. It's odd that they gather around this giant living thing in order to pale themselves in comparison to its massive size. Plans are in the works to rename this tree Fat Rat.
We're constructing a fort.
Yeah. We'll probably take between 20 and 23% of the volume of the tree's wood to construct our home base at the top. It should take roughly 4 to 5 hours. Not a gang, people. This is survival. Witness the mighty power of the river. The river has become our friend and our lifeline. We depend on the river for food, for direction, and most of all, for salvation. We've stumbled onto this weird village of sorts underneath this giant rock formation. It took us roughly 45 minutes to shimmy down the side of this sheer cliff. Going up will probably take 15 now that we know how to traverse it. Luckily for us, we were able to find water. 3 days without drinking water is longer than you think. However, we will set up camp here tonight. We've constructed this bridge, flimsy in build, but it gets the job done. It shall take us to, hopefully, civilization.
Pretty sweet that we hand glided through there, huh?
Yeah, I never thought we'd make it once we hit that middle cloud. Especially since
for about 4 hours.
Especially since the hang gliders are made out of leaves and twigs. It's just another part of surviving out here in the wilderness. Hours away from civilization. I don't know if me and Seth will be lucky enough to see another human again, but we will survive. It's a waterfall at a place called Yosemite National Park. Notice the waterfall in the distance. Luckily for us and our highly trained wilderness ears, we were able to hear it about 13 clicks back. It'll provide a shelter for us and allow us to bathe for the first time in a week. It appears we found some kind of valley. We'll need to traverse this in the next couple hours. Apparently, according to our inner sensors, we're at about oh my god, I can't believe we made it. We just traversed this canyon. As you can see down there from the clearing, that's where we came from. We made this in roughly 15 to 20 minutes at a dead sprint. And as you can see, we're not even breathing heavily at this point. It appears we've reached some kind of road. You just almost fell down that whole fucking hill, dude. You see where we're going. Luckily, we were able to salvage this old pickup, which Seth and I decided to reupholster and repaint. As you can see, the fog has become our worst enemy, not allowing us to reach civilization. Under some caves and some leaves, we managed to find this cave. It appears that we're 50 feet above ground at the cave opening. Obviously, natives have used this for centuries. Nothing like warmth for cold. Yo, where we at, son?
National Park. Giant something.
It's about 30 degrees up here. As you can see, I'm in my natural habitat.
Up in the clouds.
I've been surviving here for 7 days straight, off nothing but berries and grouse.
Acorns.
Like the Native American, I've found the acorn to become a staple of my diet. This is what we've made for warmth. This is Monday. That's for Tuesday. And as you can see, me and Seth have been hard at work making fire pits for the rest of the week. We found a pet wolf and named him Ralphie. He helps lead us to food. We found this old passage used by the natives. Notice their lighting skills. We've been in this tunnel for roughly 4.5 hours at this point. It appears we're coming out of it. As the saying goes, as the natives around here say, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. That's where we were. We just jumped into a pool that was probably 500 feet deep that we swam to the bottom of.